prefer to work with like very methodical, engineers and accountants and lawyers and doctors and professions that are very high pressured and high stress, because before I had my own firm, I was working for, PricewaterhouseCoopers or Citibank Corporate Financial Control, and I was able to serve the best in the world, and so their blessings and a little bit of that greatness became me, and I have a tremendous joy in being able to take away a lot of that stress and pressure. So when, can you imagine like your life? You wake up, you have a family, you have a job, you have all these responsibilities. But what happens if you don't go to work for 5 days in a row? What happens to your life and your financial life? I mean, it would become a disaster. So instead of that happening, or what happens if you get sick and you wind up in the hospital and then your medical insurance is not covering that? Or what happens if there's a unplanned expenses? So with my experience as an accountant over 20 years, I just want to put my heart and soul out there and just let you know that this video really is to let you know who I am, how to reach me. My name is Indira Eastman. You can go to billionairemommy.com for my contact information, and then just come onto the live training that I'm doing and bring all of your business questions and pain points. I'll be happy from A to Z to answer anything, any questions that you have that I can help you with. And I just want to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to serve and showing you how, in your business, you can go from small business to big business. Maybe it means we help you to identify the critical functions and roles that you need to replace to hire the employees that will be best for you. If you don't have the capital or the money to hire those employees, then we can come up with a strategy on how you can get more customers or grow your clientele base, or whatever it is that you need to do to grow your income. As a business coach with over 25-30 years of experience, I've been able to invest in over $1 million of training. I know that's a lot, and and that does include my education and my college degree. But the thing that it doesn't express or explain is that I spent, years and years and years and years on the road. I mean, 40, 50-hour conferences with the world's best, everything from coaching, consulting, finance, internet marketing, whatever it is. And so my knowledge base is tremendous. And my slogan is very simple. Take that knowledge that I'm going to give you and put it into action. And then maybe you and your family could have an amazing, for me, wealth is like simple things. It's like the sun and the moon and the stars and a decent place to live and a good car and a really good smartphone, communication, transportation, the basic things in a beautiful, and I'm blessed to be able to live in a beautiful area and have tremendous beauty around me. But the thing for me is wealth is not necessarily a multi-million-dollar mansion or having a Lambo. It's not the display of external wealth, even though sometimes I enjoy getting my car and, I don't know, maybe I'll get in trouble for this, but jumping up and down and getting having a whole lot of fun with the wind and, in my hair and the sun. But it's kind of like the thing that makes me happy. So that has a lot of meaning for me. The question is, what has meaning for you? So a meaningful, wealthy lifestyle is not necessarily racking up a ton of cash and having $1 billion. It might mean having like I have, $1 billion smile, so that you bring like tremendous positive energy and, to make our world a better place and to make a difference and to make an impact. May not be that you have to make a ton of money and donate to charity. It may not mean that you have to, burn out at work or whatever, make a ton of money for your family. Maybe what they're looking for is the most valuable and the most precious resource that I talk about in my international best-selling book, Cosmic Accounting, you know, Stage 2 and Sacred Messages of Numbers. When you look at, you know, sacred life lessons, the life lessons we have to learn, we all have X number of days. You know, I always say, as an accountant, everything is measurable in my world, and stats. And, you know, a billionaire's consciousness is really understanding the law of numbers and understanding, you know, like the 80-20 rule. Like 80% of our customers will be maybe not buyers, but the 20% might be interested. There's 2% of that 20% that will do anything you ask them to do or buy anything you ask them to do. They're because they're your raving fans, you know.